Hey there, it's AFtocad, and for today's video, we're going to do our exercise 4.1, which is the power feed bracket. So now I'm just showing you my settings for my layers, my dimensions, and also my multi-leader. So let's get started. So first, I'm creating a circle with a diameter of 1.13, 2.06, and 2.88. These are all just normal lines which are colored white, and then I'm going to create another circle with a radius of 2.38 that has to be in a broken line with a green color. Here I'm just inputting a straight line which is colored magenta. So the next one is I'm just creating all these dimensions that will be helpful for me on the later part. Also, I made sure that all of these dimensions and all the other dimensions are on the layer of external lines, so everything is just organized and easier to manage. After completing all these dimensions of 5.26, 1.62, 1.26, 0.76, 2.26, and 3.62. So our next task is to create a rectangle that has a length of 1.26 and also a width of 3.62. Next, I'm just creating the center line of this rectangle and aligning it to the ends of the 2.26 and 0.76 measurements. These two ends will serve as the center of our two circles that has a radius of 0.1875. Now I'm just creating another dimension with the measurements of 2.62 and 1.72. Now I'm creating a dimension with a measurement of 3.33. Here I kinda messed up, but I just kind of moved it so it's aligned. And then I proceed on creating another circle with a diameter of 1.88, and also I messed up again because it has to be aligned on the bottom part of the first circle, but you'll see that I'm just gonna move it later. And then also I created this other circle that has a radius of 0.94 and also connected them, ensuring that the line is in a 90-degree angle and touching its tangent. Next, I'm just creating a line with a measurement of 3 and an angle of 80. Then I'm going to create another line that has a measurement of 1.78, and also this two lines has to have a space of 0.56. For the next part, we're going to fillet the edges of this rectangle as well as the lines that has a measurement of 1.78. The radius of the fillet is set to 0.12. Now I'm just extending this to this other side. I've temporarily lengthened this because this is where the required measurement ends. Now I'm just creating a temporary extension line. Then I tapped this temporary extension lines to this end and to this other end. After that, I created another dimension that has a measurement of 5.03, 0.56, 0.62, 1.88, 0.70, 1.30, and 0.56. You'll notice that I'm constantly creating these guidelines that I will later all clear out, because this figure is really all just about alignments. It has to be aligned on the bottom part of the first circle, the second circle, and then the inner part of the circle that has the measurement of 1.88 and all those other things. For this dimension that has the measurement of 0.62, I actually had quite a hard time figuring out where it ends because it's not aligned on any other ends. So then I just discovered that it's right in the midpoint of the right side of the dimension of 1.88. And then everything else followed. This time, while I was doing this right figure, it was just me wasting my time trying to figure out where the lines end, where the lines are aligned, because I have really poor eyesight and my astigmatism is just high. But then it worked out in the end, so I don't mind. So in this figure actually, it's just a lot of alignments and a lot of center lines. That the radius is 0.4 and then you're good to go. So over here, I noticed that my figure is looking weird and I think I'm missing something. And then I realized that I am missing something. So I created the 0.56 dimension and then realigned everything else. And that's the first half of our right figure. So now I'm just creating another dimension line that has a measurement of 1.80, and also I'm aligning this to this end. Then I created a center line for this, and then created another dimension line that has a measurement of 1.21. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.